Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Khalif Raymond to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap here to go. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. It's Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They go play action with Goff. Big strike here to Williams. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to kick this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line.
Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. They want to get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Ravens make the recovery.
Take everything that makes the goal line stand exciting and amplify it by 1,000. They didn't just hold him out of the end zone. They stole the ball away with a dominant stop.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. 16 yards on the play. That's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this is going to wind up short. The defense all over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down.
You felt at the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, Goff. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing is gone. It's on target to Williams. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
180! Turbo's up!
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. back to the bank in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Screen here for Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Rush coming for Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, checks it. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Return. Lamar now from the gun. Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Here goes the line. 5 by 20. 2
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd down at the Ravens 43.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Slot man motioned over. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and netted some positive yards.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 14. That's him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. This is brought in by Laporta. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Lions looking at 1st and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for 1st and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it gets started.
He's got it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. It's 2nd and goal. Now gone. Looking, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13.
We're good.
Goff back to throw. He's got it in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here. Okay, nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
2nd and 10 now. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Play action now with Jackson. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, gone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Here's second and 11. He's going deep. Caught at the 20-yard line. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Lamar. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Escapes a defender. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
180. 180. Yo.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Connects with Bateman. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, here's Jackson. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Lamar throwing again. He brings it in. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Lions just about ready. First and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. No one around. He's got space. Oh, skip ball. He's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Here's a give to Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Goff on third. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down. Bates' kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Returnable from the 1. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions push the lead to 20. On their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the set. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. From the gun, Jackson. And this is another incompletion. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long.
Formation for the Ravens.
Return starts from the 45. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Raymond on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Montgomery now up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Taken in by Williams outright. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, they'll run with Montgomery. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. A toss play, Montgomery. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of the play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come early as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down, Detroit.
It's Montgomery on the counter. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Here's a give on the jet sweep. They're working a couple yards past the line. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got in some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
It's Montgomery on third. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This one from 42 yards out. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. This one from 42 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Running on second with Montgomery. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll run again with Montgomery. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
The run here, it's Montgomery. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
There's no question that offensively you're disappointed when you're in these goal to go and you go backwards. But this is one of those situations, Kate, where I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense, that surge, that want-to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack, but knock them 2 yards backwards.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
That's twice now the runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Give this to Hockey. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. Only a 20-yarder here. Bates' kick is up and good. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. Jukes one defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Here's Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Jackson now on 3rd. Forced out to his right. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
4 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
On 1st down, Jackson.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This throw is caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Rolling left, buying some time. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Working quickly here.
That's good for another Baltimore Ravens.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson.
this one was probably the most costly.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Browns here with Montgomery. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Lions nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
The 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Trying to set this up quick.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
13.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. It was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? No, you win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So the Lions get the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we say so long from Baltimore.
Were you trying to get crazy?